Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning. I just wanted to do a quick scope. Good morning, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, everyone. Good morning. It's morning for me here in Los Angeles. Good morning. Thank you for already inviting your followers and your friends and for releasing the hearts. I just wanted to do a quick scope this morning to encourage you all. I was just on the phone with a friend and I had to hang up with her so I could do this Periscope real quick because we were on the phone talking and just encouraging each other. And, you know, something just hit me while I was talking to her. I was thinking of the in the Gospels, how we hear of the when the people had been following Jesus for a couple of days and he had compassion on them. He knew that they were hungry. And one of the disciples was like, well, there was a little boy who had 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread. And what I want to encourage many of you today, like I was encouraging my friend, you know, that little boy, when he had his lunch, when he had the fish and the loaves, he had no idea that he actually had more than enough. And many of us, we look at what we have in our hand and we think it's only this or it's only that or it's just. But what we fail to realize, what we have in our hands, when we put it in God's hands, it's more than enough. And I just want you to be encouraged today that what you have in your hands, that which you're working on, that which is in your spirit to do, it's more than enough. It's not just this. It's not just that. It is more than enough. Think about it. That fish, those loaves, it fed so many people and had leftovers. So I just want you to know what you have in your hand is going to be a blessing to so many people and give you leftovers. And give you leftovers. So don't allow the enemy to make you feel as though who you are isn't enough, what you have isn't enough. Know that who you are is more than enough and what you have is more than enough. Be encouraged to move in the very thing that God has called you to do, and allow the hand of God to get on it and the wind of God to get behind it and let it be more than enough. This little boy blessed so many people. He had no idea what he had in his hand will be a blessing to a multitude of people. What you have in you, what you have in your belly, what you have in your spirit, what you've been working on, is to be a blessing to a multitude of people. Just don't allow the enemy or even allow yourself, don't look at it. I'm just this, or it's just, take just out of it. Take just out of it. Know that who you are, what he's called you to do, your story, your testimony is to be a blessing to people that you know and to people that you don't know. So just be encouraged today and be like that little boy and just allow him to have your basket of fish and your basket of loaves and allow it to bless the multitudes. This just hit me this morning. When God gets in it, it's more than enough. This little boy just thought he was going to have lunch and he fed a whole multitude with what he had in his hand. So my question for you today is, what multitude is waiting for what you have in your hand? What multitude is sitting, waiting patiently for what you have in your hand, whether it's a book, whether it's a song, whether it's a movie, whether it's a message, whatever it is that you have, whether it's a business, whatever it is that you have in your hand, know that there's a multitude. The multitude was already positioned. The multitude was already in place. When the little boy showed up, he wasn't looking for an audience. The audience was already there. Know that your audience is already there. They're just waiting for you to put what you have in your basket, what you have in your hand, what you have in your spirit. They're just waiting for you to put it in the master's hands. And when you put it in his hands, it will reach, it will bless, it will feed more people than you could have ever imagined. What you have in your hand is more than enough. Just put it now in the Father's hand. I just wanted to bless and do this quick scope because this hit me this morning. I'm talking to her. I'm like, girl, I got to get off the phone. I got to do a quick scope. I got to do a quick scope on this because many of us are waiting and feeling, I haven't done enough. It's not ready yet. I need to do more to it. For some, yes. For some, what you have is ready. It's baked. That bread is baked and them fish are ready. It's just time to put it in his hands and allow him to be the one to bring the increase. Allow him to be the one to stretch it. Allow him to be the one to add to it, to multiply it, and to use it to feed the multitude because people are hungry. People are waiting. They're hungry and they're waiting. So just be encouraged that who you are is enough. What you have is enough, and just put it in the Father's hands. Be blessed this Friday morning, and we'll see if I get something else, but I pray that this blesses many of you on today. Be like that little boy. Give God your basket. Be like that little boy and give God your basket and allow him to multiply it and to feed the multitudes. Be blessed.